Hi, today we'll be talking about another one of those distinct differences between successful people and regular people. We'll be talking about rewards and what it takes to persevere when the rewards of doing something are delayed as opposed to immediate. Hi and welcome, Teresa here from Lead Yourself. I'm helping you to lead your life towards more freedom and more happiness by providing insights and tips on how to improve your life when it comes to time, energy and money. If you want to take part of those, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell right now if you haven't done so already. It's not hard to get yourself to do something that provides an immediate reward, but when there's no reward in sight, you will need to be equipped with something else to keep going. To help understand the dilemma, consider questions such as, would it take $100 today or $500 in a year? Many people would go for the first option. How about, would it take $100 today or $500 tomorrow? That response might be entirely different, so there is a gray zone. The further in the future the reward lies, the more of a risk it is to not get it. What about, would you take $100 today or $1 million in a year? Here we have increased the reward to the point where it's attractive enough to wait a year and take that risk. So there's a balance between the reward and the risk we're willing to take, or in this case, the time we're willing to wait. Because that time is a risk in our mind. A risk that something goes wrong and we don't get that reward because we can't see the future, right? And everyone's risk tolerance is different. Some people are more ready to take risks than others and might even reply that they want $500 in a year as opposed to $100 today. And others need a very high incentive in order to take any risk at all. Now, this doesn't only apply to money, it applies to other forms of rewards too, but money is very easy to quantify, so I use it as an example. And success comes to those who persevere, it said. When it comes to long-term rewards, it's often quite hard to do so. We have established that our risk aversion has a part in preventing us from pursuing long-term rewards, so we need a way to see that it's worth the time and the effort we put in. Luckily, many long-term rewards exhibit a characteristic that's called the compounding effect. This means that once the rewards start coming, they tend to increase exponentially. Think of something like building a business. In the beginning, you have to put in a lot of effort without getting hardly anything back. But if you persevere to the point that you have enough money to hire somebody to do the work for you, you will be free to build yet another business and it will all start growing after that. Or maybe think of something like running a blog. Each post that you write will have a potential to attract new readers, and at a certain point it will just feel like the plane takes off and readers are coming in hundreds, thousands, or maybe even millions. And once you gain a reader, there's a chance that they'll come back. Having the ability to see this and understand that the only thing that you need to do to succeed is to keep going is hard to trust if you haven't experienced it. But please try to believe it. Because there are many people who have experienced it. And talk to anyone who's successful in what you want to accomplish and you'll most likely find a direct source right there. I therefore believe in trying to find a mentor is one of the most powerful things you can do. So if you don't have one already, your next action might be to try to find one. In fact, the only way to fail is to quit. Success might take time, sometimes a lot of it, but it will eventually be a fact. It's rarely the result of someone winning the lottery. The thing about success though is that it takes work, and the sooner you accept that and commit to putting in that work, the sooner you'll be there. Just about everyone who's successful at anything will testify to that. So what's the key to keep going? It's enjoying the journey. If you can't find a way to enjoy the things you do to achieve your goal, maybe it's simply not right for you, or you might need to find a way to make it enjoyable. There are a few hacks you can use to make almost anything enjoyable. For instance, you can make it a challenge by timing yourself or in some other way gamifying the task. And you might also want to consider teaming up with someone else who likes the activity and have that rub off on you. If you really don't enjoy the activity, you can even just enjoy the process around it. For instance, enjoy the feeling of accomplishment when ticking things off the list after just getting it done. Or just start and enjoy the feeling of building momentum. Or try to make progress on a daunting task in between pleasurable activities. There are many ways to trick your mind here. In any case, enjoying the journey is the key to creating the short-term reward system that you need for being able to persevere until the long-term rewards kick in. So make it as fun and exciting as possible and be creative about it. With that, I'm wrapping up this video. Hope you got some value out of watching it. If you did, please hit the like button and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more videos like this. Now, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Bye!